Alrighty, ladies and gents, boys and girls. Hope we're all doing well on this fine day. As always, guys, welcome to another edition of the London session, and time to get this show on the road. So, without further ado, guys, stream has not ended. YouTube's just starting. Good morning, good afternoon, and a very, very, very good evening, no matter where you are around the world. Hope you're all doing well. Welcome once again to another edition of the London session. Looking forward to seeing what we can come up with moving forward here today. Was not really on the charts much at all yesterday. I was on with the team for about an hour and a bit for the London Open. But otherwise, I've not really looked at the charts. Been quite busy personally of late. So quiet week. Just the one trade, which was on stream here Monday, which was a win on gold. Guys, you guys know the drill. If you could, YouTube, don't forget, please hit that like button. TikTok, smash that little screen for us. And let's get cracking. Any charts or any questions, any pairs you'd like me to look at, please feel free to send those in the chat and I'll get to you guys shortly. Let's take a look at the news moving forward here today. Nothing, well, we do have the ECB president, Lagarde speaking, so that will definitely have some sort of an impact on the euro, you would anticipate. So anyone trading the euro USD pair, you have to be a little bit wary of that news to come. In just 30 minutes into London session, anyone who trades the Aussie dollar as well, there's some very humpback news with the governor speaking at an hour into the London Open. Moving forward today, though, there is some very high impact news. We do have monetary policy readings for the pound. That is to come into my session, just a little more than an hour into the session itself, and then a couple of hours in of JOLTS job openings. But tomorrow and Friday are the big days for the US dollar. ADP to come tomorrow, unemployment claims, and then obviously on Friday the big one with NFP. So a lot to look forward to for the rest of the week in regards to news. But guys, let's get cracking with the analysis and let's have a good one, team. Let's start with gold, and we'll start with the weekly time frame as per usual. Right, what we can see here is the current weekly. We are into uncharted territory still here. We are forming a very, very strong bullish candle. So likely, guys, I'm going to be looking for potential buys either upon continuation above the high or upon the pullback, just to see. We'll see what levels we're at once we go down to more so the minor time frame, that being the M15, but also the 4 hour. Daily, once again, very, very bullish. Now, what we can see is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 daily bullish candles printing without any sort of pause or interruption. One would happen to logically think at some point we're going to bring a bearish candle, aren't we? I don't think you'll see it too often where you have 6 bullish candles in a row. That being said, doesn't mean it can't continue bullish. But we'll see what sort of indication we may have that may suggest we may actually make a deeper pullback than the current daily candle, which may in fact close it back bearish. But in regards to candle probabilities, we do have obviously current candles basically at its open. We've got a high, low, high to the previous. So I'm going to mark in both the high, the low and the high. And we're going to see what we've got either side of that for our potential options moving forward. 4 hour, that obviously is bullish in structure as well. Once again, we don't yet have resistance confirmed. We will in just over 5 minutes, so I could probably mark it in just now. A little prematurely, but it's likely going to close back bearish. As far as support, it's way down here. I'll wait to see what we've got in the 15-minute time frame before I mark in some levels to the downside. All right, on to the 15. So what we can see here, the current daily low, it's just below the Asian session lows. Beyond that point, a closure below. So let me confirm it. We'll flip the structure bearish on the minor time frame. Having said that, we do have some support to the left-hand side here. Let me go to 30. Okay, it's not on the 30s more. What I'm going to do is mark in this level just here. I'm going to change it to blue. And what I'm going to be looking for is basically, as long as we remain above this blue zone, I'm going to be preferencing the buys yet again, guys. In a big strong uptrend, there's nothing yet to suggest that we're ready to pull back. So the options will be for me, seeing we are approaching the Asian session lows here. we were to sweep those lows, tapping into this level of liquidity to the left-hand side around at 35, 25 sort of region, 26, then I would look for a potential sweep of the lows only to pop back up, and once again look for a buy upon right confirmation of support forming back above this blue level or even the Asian session lows. So I'll be looking for the buys from support. That is 100% sure. I will be looking for a confirmation from that level. Now, further options, obviously above the high, guys. So you're going to think if it's overbought, it's going to pull back. Yes, at some point it will pull back. It doesn't mean it necessarily has to do it just yet. So if we did approach the high with volume, just depending how we approach, but likely going to want to see a closure above and then wait price to retest and then look for a potential continuation buy above the high there. So that is a further buy option. Now, last but not least, all the sells. So as I mentioned, we will have confirmation of the structure flipping back bearish, really upon a closure below this 35.26 region. So if we were to, in fact, flip the structure, pull back to retest the Asian session lows, reject, and off the back of that, I will look for some potential sells. That would be enough for me to suggest that we may make a deep pullback. We'll also have the 4-hour candle probabilities to the downside at that point. The current candle forming a very strong bearish candle and about to close. So likely what that will mean is the new candle will create a bit of an upper wick. And if it begins to pop low support, breaking obviously the low of the account's currently printing as well, I could use that to add confluence, the candle probabilities to the downside in a 4-hour time frame for some potential pullback sells. So we'll contemplate the sells, but I would prefer it below the support, guys. Maybe from resistance, but doubtful. To be honest, I'd rather just trade in line with the structure across the board unless something changes, and that's the 15-minute time frame looking bearish. So that's my plan. That is my plan moving forward, team. I want it to present about no later than about 30 minutes into London Open because I need to be off pretty quick smart today. I've got a lot to do yet again. So that is my plan. That is gold, and it's the only pair I actually trade. I will take a look at GJ just now as per usually a popular request, and start also in a weekly time frame. And what we can see is we are, well, indecisive. That is one ugly candle. So it's got a higher low, higher, but it's flipped back bearish. So it's obviously spent the most part being bullish. Bit of a pullback. Not sure if it's all, no, it's from yesterday and obviously into today. Right back into consolidation here on the high time frame. Very choppy price action. Very difficult to know what to make of that because there is absolutely no direction here on GJ. Just in consolidation, a 4-hour, pretty much the same thing. Looks a little bit better, but not much to be honest. We're just going to mark that in as resistance. Structurally, I can tell you that it is, by the looks of things, bullish. Yep, it's bullish in a 4-hour. Much cleaner above the 4-hour resistance though, so that's likely going to be a potential entry point for some buys. We'll put that in to begin. As far as support, marking a level here in 15. We've also got this level to the left hand side here on the 4-hour. All right, on to look at 15 or 30. Up to you really when it comes to GJ. I normally stick to 30 on the currency pairs, so we'll use that. 30-minute time frame. I'm just going to mark in some support just here. It is a mess, just a real choppy mess to the downside here. Not making that bad of a move though, back through the mess, but still it's not really clean. You're at support, so it's going to be difficult selling into that level of support. Structurally, it appears to be bearish, so therefore we've got a bit of a mixed bag here on GJ. To be honest, I'd be waiting for it to either come back down to the blue zone here, 180.98.40. Look for price to respect that zone and look for a buy up, or wait for price to pop back up to resistance, 4-hour level rejection for a sell, or closures above it. Want to be a little bit higher up actually. It's still got some more resistance. Want to be above that point there, which is 199.144 to be exact. So closures above that point there, and there's a potential buy option. That is my opinion of GJ. Doesn't look great at all. So yeah, got EU open just now. Back to the goal. Let's have a good one, team. YouTube, appreciate you guys as always. Tony Gold, Grandma's to you, mate. Bartman, appreciate it. Carl, good to see you once again. Very hot actually today. It's really hot here. Sun it's been out pretty much the whole day. It's the most I've seen the sun since I've been here. Yeah, that's good. Nev, good day to you, mate. Hope you're well. Uzi, brother. Thank you for the stickers. Appreciate it. It's not necessary though, but thank you, mate. All right, TikTok, Cheats Mobile, good day to you. What else we got? MD, my prediction for XAUUSD for the next 3 days. I don't give out predictions for 3 days ahead, mate. I look to see where we currently at within the markets. I'm a scalper, so I really couldn't care less where it's going in 3 days' time. And just being honest, not being rude. I just focus on where we are currently at and waiting for my plan, if it does, to present, and then reacting accordingly if it gives me the opportunity to. Once again, not had much sleep, guys. I'm doing my best. Had a bit of a do yesterday for my little man's 10th birthday. Alfie, let's you. 15-minute head and shoulders. Yeah, not that familiar with patterns, to be honest. I don't trade patterns, but if you're seeing it. Thank you to the few new followers. If you're not yet following, make sure to do so, guys. Normally here on a daily, Monday to Friday, but a little bit absent of late. So a heap on. We'll be absent again, possibly tomorrow, Friday. I definitely will be on Monday. Not going to be off to Bangkok for three days. Some friends, so busy EU and DXY. Yep, sure, mate, sure. EU, all right. Let's have a look at that first. All right, putting a strong bearish weekly candle. That's, wouldn't have thought so, to be honest. I thought it was quite bullish, but I've not looked at the chart, so obviously things have flipped. And it's forming strong bearish at the moment. The issue is it's at support. So the daily, we can see it's tapped into support. We had a nice strong bearish candle close on the previous daily candle. To be honest, I'd rather sell when I pull back. I was looking for sells as opposed to below the low, unless there's some clean traffic in the minor time frame, which is highly unlikely because that's some higher time frame support. The buyout structure, the way I personally see it, look back bullish here. I would say it's bullish. It's not confirmed a low, it's broken low, but it's not quite close below. So therefore, this isn't a structure flip. Basically, anything between 117.430 and 115.835, 830 on the 4 hour time frame. Anything closes in between, we're basically bullish. All right, so I'm gonna mark in this level as the most recent support resistance. We'll mark something in here in 15. To downside, looks like there is a little bit of margin, so mark that level in as well. We'll go to the 30 actually. All right, so we've got some levels we can mark in just here. They, to me, are a 4 hour level as well. So on EU, structure on a 30-minute time frame or you could, to be honest, I reckon depending on what broker you're looking at, that's possibly consecutive bullish candles just there. That doji candle is going to be bullish on some brokers. I would consider that a swing, to be honest. Normally it has to be 2 or more consecutive candles in the opposite direction to the trend itself. The trend at that point was bearish. I would kind of consider that to be a swing though. Therefore, I would say structure is bullish as long as we remain above this support. So therefore, we've got bullish 30, bullish 4-hour, daily candle downside, weekly candle downside. So it's a mixed bag here at EU. What I would personally do is we're right in the middle of this range. So I'd wait for either price to come up, look for rejection for a potential sell, or wait for it to pop above that point, close above it, retest, begin to pull away. But obviously not printed a great deal of volume throughout the Asian session, very minor range. So if we were to break the low, tap into the support, reject, start to pop back above the support, I'd be looking for the buyers. So exact same thing, either direction. Below the support, clean traffic, so I'd be definitely looking for a sweep off the support, retest, continuation. Very simple analysis on EU today if I was to trade it now. Just adjust this zone up actually. It's the lowest point of bullish candle at this level of support on either 30 or 4 hour. Yep, so that's EU. I'll look at DXY. Man's an insomniac, guys. Still manages to go to the gym and stream for the most part. Really struggling to sleep. Alright, so DXY. Let's have a look at DXY. So it appears to have made a decent pullback with DXY. Let's look at the weekly time frame, forming strong bullish after breaking a lot of the previous. Just in consolidation though. So once again, it's consolidation, as I mentioned throughout the past month or so on gold. What this consolidation often leads to is a big move, and gold's finally making that move to the upside. So DXY likely doing similar at the minute, but whether it be to the upside, downside, I'd be more in favor of downside, considering it is in an actual downtrend when you're looking at the structure itself, not that I worry about that on the higher time frame. Daily, that printed a strong bullish candle, but it's at resistance, opened the gap to the upside. So bullish in a daily, bullish in a weekly. 4-hour structure is technically, oh, it's going to be a close one by the looks of it. It's technically bullish as well. So the bias is going to be bullish, I'll tell you that much. Doesn't mean I'm only interested in buying it, because the actual higher time frame picture, you can see it's in a big strong downtrend. 15-minute time frame, I would argue, is bearish. So therefore, you do have options through both directions, in my personal opinion. Approaching Asian session lows, I'll be marking support. I would include that gap. And what I would suggest is, if price was to sweep the Asian session lows, want to see it pull back, retest, pull away from that zone, we're likely filling the gap. It could almost come all the way back down, potentially to 98.18 roughly. So you could adjust this zone if you want, but you can leave it deep, seeing it as a 4-hour level. As far as buys, I would still look to buy it if we fill that gap and bounce off this level. I would also be anticipating some potential buy, or reacting if I had the right confirmation to do so for some potential buys from that point. And that's about it. Otherwise, buys above the resistance, no. It's choppy to the left. Potential buys from lower down. That's the only thing I look at, in all honesty. Franco, more to you, mate. Triple Chisholm, good day to you. Buying. Yeah, preferencing buys again. Carl, the old faithful is always fit to be here. I appreciate it. been away for a couple long weekends, so nice one. Triple Chisholm, is it selling gold? No, not for me. I'm looking for a buy. As I mentioned, I'd rather sell below 35, 24, 40. Sebastian, g'day to you, mate. Hope you're well. Aminus, g'day to you. What's the trade idea for this morning? Looking for potential buys from this blue zone. So we've just printed the Asian session low. I want price to sweep it, tap into this blue zone, rebound off it, and look for a potential buy option. That used to be the case. That is currently what I'm looking at, seeing we are closer to that potential option. Otherwise, sells below 35, 24, 40 roughly. Ben, good day to you, brother. Hope you're well. Yeah, all good. Just a little bit knackered, but otherwise all good. Brad's, good day to you. Lego, please, which side is this? As in what direction I'm looking to trade? To the upside. Degler too, thank you for sharing live. Lego, kindly type in the comment section, please. What do you want me to type in, mate? No toxic videos here. Which one you use, bro? Is in what, broker or Mikey EJ? Jamal, trading gold. Potentially trading gold, but don't have a option just yet. Just give me 1 minute, 1 or 2 minutes, guys. I need to quickly hang something from the washing machine. Just 2 seconds before I forget. Alrighty, apologies, guys. I'm back. Members. Where are you guys? Let me let you guys in on the fun if you wish. Alright. Sorry, guys, I am back. Samaki, EJ, let's look at EJ. Alright, so what a nice trade on EJ, no, EA it was. Strong bullish in a weekly, so it's engulfing, so it'll be off the back of that, where general direction, higher time frame, I would suggest it's bullish. Daily, bit of rejection in the previous daily. Yeah, difficult tonight to make of that. But we are still printing bullish candles. The current candle, not a great deal of volumes. Inside bar candle printed 4 consecutive bullish candles in a row, so it's something to be a little bit wary of. The 4-hour structure itself is bullish. It's confirmed it. It's recently confirmed it. Closure up here. So it's bullish on a 4-hour to the upside. See what resistance we've got in this bullish candle wick. Otherwise, looks like there's still a bit of margin to downside. We're going to mark in that's the most recent 4-hour support. Now make our way down to the M30. All right, so I would just mark that whole level in, and 30-minute time frame is bullish. So bullish buys. Would preference the buys, but look, let's have a look at 15 just quickly. Not a bad option, to be honest, if this thing flips and breaks zone high just now off the back of 15. You got nice strong, got multiple rejections of the Asian session low, nice strong bullish engulfing candle. The better play would be to wait and see if this closes weak bearish on the M15, and if it did so, I'd place a buy stop above the high of this candle personally. Otherwise, just wait for it to pop back down, sweep the Asian session low, tap into the 4-hour support, rebound off that level for a buy. Sells from higher up as per the usual, trade nothing wrong trading 4-hour range, and sells below the support also look good. It is pretty clean to the left, and at least at that point you've got some structure flipping on the 15, if not the 30 as well, not just the 15. Yeah, so that's why I've been looking at. Right. Make possible buys above 173 for 16 as well. Yep, burst and clean traffic balance it. So that is EJ, if anyone else might be interested. Back to the gold. Yeah, we want it to come down, guys. I'm not interested at the current level getting involved, to be honest. So I'm just patiently awaiting an opportunity if it presents. Just going to adjust this zone as well. It's the highest point of any bearish candle on the 15 or 4-hour. That's where we've adjusted the zone to. So above 35, 46, 90. Carl got my buy stop in EJ. Nice one. Yeah, looks good. Gold Sniper, how's it going, brother? Pretty much as I described. Carl, nice one. Ram 30 on EJ, but using a small lot for this one. Fair enough. It looks good in 15. Sure. Nice price we're at. It hit my pocket yesterday. Not trading wise, but purchase wise. My boy's birthday. Very expensive day, but it's worth it, so. Shadow Master, good afternoon from Udon Thani in Thailand. Oh, not at the minute. Go to you, mate. Hope you're well. Oh, Sniper. Good mate, ended up bit of a scuffle at the gym yesterday. Birthday boy. Cheers. Yeah, it was his birthday yesterday, so I wasn't streaming. I was on call with the members for a while. I had a spare hour. But yeah, about an hour. That was it. Scuffle. Yeah. Sometimes it's lazy to avoid, but be honest, when I'm at the gym, I just got my my earbuds in, and I do my own thing. So half the time, I only know someone's talking to me by if I'm looking in their direction. I feel rude because they're talking. Sorry. I just don't like to be disturbed when I'm at the gym. I like to do my own thing. Easily avoidable if it isn't me. Sadly, I'm too hot-headed for bullshit. Almost was not involved, but kind of in the middle of a scuffle yesterday evening, which didn't end in a scuffle in the end, but it's very close to it. Or because of an innocent mistake from someone. It happens. Didn't bother me, but it bothered a mate of mine, so. The older I get, the less tolerant I'm becoming. Funny, I reckon the older we get, the more we return to being a child. Well, especially when you, I don't know, my parents' age and that. I see my old man's pretty much like a fully dependent kid again. To be honest. Funny how life cycle, you know, how it just goes full circle back around. Mine's gone full circle back to 20 years old. 100%, it's true. Can't drink like when I was 20 though, but still. Danini, good info, thank you. There's not much going on at the minute, we're just talking smack, just chilling, having a chat amongst mates. Cheers to Mick, g'day to you, mate. Hope all is well. Welcome, as always. Oh, Sniper 100% agree with that. Yeah, it's true. You see in the elderly. Denny, all good, mate. All good. Life is life. So it's got its good things and bad things, but keep moving, don't you? Just gotta keep stepping back up and doing a thing. Lloyd Martin, long. Yeah, I'm preferring longs as well. I just need a right confirmation. So yes, the Mac all good. Thanks. Just this market is crazy. Has been quite volatile from the looks of things. I mean, I was looking at a potential opportunity with the members yesterday during the London session, which didn't eventuate. But I think stop loss would have been like 60 pips or so, 70 pips based off the 15-minute candle. And it wasn't even a big 15-minute candle. It's just because there was so much volume about gold making new all-time highs. Some of these candles are huge, which makes it a little bit. Look, it gets, I can understand people get excited by it because they think, oh, we've got movement, we make, big return here. But what you also got to realize, you can also be humbled extremely quickly because your stop loss is going to be wider. Often when gold's in that sort of position, it will just skip pips. It will pop up 10, 12, 15 pips, pop straight back down 10, 12, 15, 20 pips. And if you're not careful, not choosing to manage it, you can get absolutely wrecked because one 15-minute candle can print back, take your stop loss out very quickly, and it could be a big one too. So just need to be a bit careful. Sniper gym I go to is half Wait, half kickboxing, some fancy, just shouting dumb shit of a sparring. Out from locked in to jumping out, tapping 5 on too fast. Wanted a shot, yeah. Should Tom just a step in the ring. Of course. Denis, how long been training? More than 8 years now. Double bird, referencing the bias at this stage, but I don't have the right confirmation just yet. Denis yesterday on Penguin Coin got a couple of thousand. How I can enjoy. Nice one. Not sure what Penguin Coin is, to be honest. I'm assuming it's a meme coin. King of Gold 47 buy. Yeah, I'm favoring the buys still at this stage. I'll start people can talk about bulk, but when it could get in the ring, it's a different story. Confidence, yeah, I know, because they don't expect you to reply to such a comment, an invitation like that. Oh, I've had similar. Maybe I've had, but I just listen to my bloody earphones, earplugs, and I don't even know if someone's shouting abuse at me. To, you know, I really don't know. I really don't know. It's like a gentleman came up to me today. I didn't even realize he was talking to me. I just happened to turn around because I couldn't hear. I had the earplugs in. And he was fine. He just saw me doing something the other day. He asked like how to do it and what muscle group it predominantly for. Well, he sort of knew what muscle group was for, but he found it very interesting. So I had to take the earplug out because I had no idea he was speaking to me until I turned around. Felt rude, but again, I focus on myself and I like chatting to people when I'm at the gym. King of Gold buy entry, yeah, I'm waiting for a potential option. If it presents a tip, yep. If it presents, but I really want it to pop back down towards my blue zone here. What have we got here in a 5-minute mess? An absolute choppy mess. Just quickly look at GU. I want to see what's going on here. Looks to be similar to EU, so it's pretty a strong bearish candle on the weekly here. It's a liquidity candle as well. So what that means is, I'm assuming prior to this candle flipping and breaking low of the previous candle, we had obviously the higher low, higher high. At that point there, if we were to continue bullish, there is absolutely no need to flip, break its own low. And if it broke below the previous candle, in this situation, what you often find is the weekly will end up closing strong bearish candle. So I think there's a high probability at this point that we may continue to the downside just off the back of that. Daily kind of probabilities to the downside, well, the previous daily anyway. Current, not a great deal of momentum just yet. Let's just mark in the high and the low. Don't forget there is high impact news for the pound. We'll mark in the previous daily low first. Does look like there is some sort of margin to the downside. 4 hour. Alright, so it's form support, previous support to the left, so that's where we want to be below. Structurally, it's bearish. So it looks like we do have a bearish bias here on GU today. Let's just mark in that level there as well. And it looks like we could be looking for continuation sells or pullback sells at this rate onto the 30. And that too is actually bullish. Sorry, it's bullish. It's flipped structure. We had a pullback here, low, close above. All right, interesting, because that now really opens up some options. Again, not a great deal of volume within the Asian session at all here today. So what I would look for, seeing we are technically bullish in a higher time frame, if price was to pop back down, make a clear move down, I'd be looking for the buys from above the support. So if we were to sweep the Asian session low and need to pop back into it, then that could be an option. But just now it closed a really strong bullish candle with no upper wick. So otherwise you could have had a potential option maybe just now, but I would not touch it. And that would pretty much be it on G. Maybe, I don't think you're going to have the margin above this point. I preference the sells from that point there, or sells from higher up and buys above the resistance. Anyone who might be interested in GU gold. 30 minutes until session open. We're right in the middle of this very narrow range. After what has been a massive push on gold, it's starting to exhaust a little bit. I just don't have any confirmation of trade at the minute. I really like that zone, to be honest. It's should incorporate that level. Just going to adjust it for now to here. And if need be, I will readjust it if it starts to pop up. Last night been, saint. Next broking box over. I was going to have a little fire, but people being rude. It's unnecessary. I could ignore, but yeah. I wish now I'd gone full time fighting. Yeah. Oh, I wish that. Passport photos always look shit, mate. Mine looks terrible. I look like I'm about 60 years old in that. Honestly, like, when I present my passport, whether it be the airport or hotel, they look quite a few times. It does not. I don't know. Of course, it looks like me, but it's just a shit photo. It's a really rank photo. I hate photos. I hate posing for. I know passport, you don't pose. You just sit there, stand there with a blank face. I just look really old. Yeah, it's embarrassing. I hate showing it, to be honest. Because then they see my age, I said, but you look more old. But in real life, you look more young than your age. I don't know. It's just photos. Photos and I don't go hand in hand. I always say when I had a missus before, whenever I've had one, whatever, just don't tell me you're taking a photo. It's better that way. I hate posing photos. And here, it's a massive thing. They take photos of everything. I'll start by saying, yeah, just hate it. It's just not natural for me to put on a fake smile. Just to make pinch, yeah, I should. Honestly, I look like I'm in my 50s or something in the passport photo. Alright, it's a gold popping up. It's a very choppy price action. Even on the 5 minute, I just don't see any clean area or catalyst to give me any sort of signal to turn into a trade. Gosh, nothing for no photos being taken. It turns out terrible. I don't know. It's not so bad. Yeah, it's pretty much the same. Oh, at least one of us here is pretty. You're holding your hand up, are you? Last up, if you haven't heard of MSM supplement, look it up. Very, very good. Have I heard of it? I don't think so. This old man needs something for the droopy under eye bags, dark circles, whatever it is. It's funny how you start to notice them more as you get a bit older. It doesn't help when you've barely slept 4 nights in a row now. I've been well behaved too. Haven't even yesterday. My boys party. Didn't really hardly drunk anything at all, to be honest. Just a little bit. Lost some bags on my eyes, but it's terrible. But I had a lack of sleep. Yeah, mate. Sit on the stream, and I feel like sleeping. Love it. Sebastian, German 40 is currently hitting a strong resistance level. His sell move could come possible soon. German 40. Let's quickly look at it. All I can tell you about German 40, this thing is berserk. It's nuts. Every time. Yesterday, members and I had a look at it. And wow. Was it making moves around London Open? Alright, so strong bearish weekly. Not quite tapped into the support. It's the same as the daily, but there is no margin in regards to sells below. Strong bearish daily. So looks like the bias is bearish. 4 hour looks to be bearish in structure as well. Yep. Be marking that as support. Resistance, so marking that for the time being. So that's the current 4 hour range. Looks pretty clean above it, but you're going to be against this actual bias. But the catalyst you would have is the confirmation of 15-minute flipping back bullish. However, having said that, it is cleaner if you were to wait for it to pop above 23,693. If you were to look for some buys, I do believe that point there is a pretty good option. So your confidences would be the fact that 15 would flip back bullish. Daily would flipped and broken its own high, flipped back bullish. 4 hour candles would have obviously broken through the resistance as well. So I think there's enough reason to look for the buy above that point. But otherwise, yes, you are correct. It's popping up towards a resistance. I preference it tapping in a little bit higher. Or tap into the 4 hour level, 23,654, and look for rejection. So breaking through Asian session highs, sweeping the highs only to head back into the range. That would be a really nice sell option in my opinion. Otherwise, I would just wait for it to come back down to the support. Nothing much in between at the minute. Either way, other than that, you'd be looking either side of the resistance and support. That's where you got some clean traffic. Everything, good day to you, brother. How's it going? Naeem, good morning. Expecting nothing, but what I would react to is if price came back down to his blue zone and gave me the confirmation to buy, I would look for buys. And what I'd also react to, price becomes pop below that support, close below it by that point. By that time, we've got a structure flip in the minor time frame as well. 4 hour counter probabilities to the downside. 4 hours not got a low wick, doesn't necessarily have to, but there's a good chance it will create that. So I will look for the sells below the support as well. And that's pretty much it for the time being. Buys above the resistance, just below either the all-time high, the new all-time high. Cost up to is on no alcohol now, no particular reason, and then it's just out. Just got rot. Yeah, it's true, but let my guts rot for a little bit and enjoy it. It's a very common thing to drink here, so. But I don't drink when I'm back in Oz. Very, very, very rarely, because it's just nothing to do. It's It's not the same as being here. Not feeding off anymore. Made options. Alcohol causes grief and want to be a boxer. Actually hate it. Yeah, no, that's true. And definitely. It just depends too how people react to it. I'm a happy drunk, but I never get to the point where I'm shit faced. Never. It's happened like twice in my life or something. Always know what I'm doing every time. I'll start here. Foster's is shit in Australia. Foster's, you don't see it anywhere in Australia. I don't know. It's a misconception. It's not even big in Australia. And yes, it is considered a shit beer. In fact, I don't even know which state would drink Foster's because Melbourne doesn't. Sydney's Tooheys, I think. Melbourne's more Alton. Queensland's Forex. Perth, Creatures, I think. Tasmania, James Bogues, that's a really good beer. South Australia, not too sure. But yeah, not Foster's. Buka. You missed back about time. Yeah. I will be absent a little bit moving forward too. Again, guys, I won't be in my office here at home. There is no way I'll be here on Friday. I've got a flight at 1 hour before London Open. Going for a few friends and meeting a few friends as well in Bangkok for 3 days. So it's marketed all over TV here in Australian's favourite, my friend. Nah, it's definitely not Australia's favourite. VB is like the stock standard Melbourne beer, but I actually don't mind it. It's a very full strength beer, like very strong flavoured beer, bitter beer. So it's one of those ones where you either hate it or it's palatable, but it's not great. It's never gonna. I don't think you'll find anyone who says it's great. So what does it tell you? Yeah, that media is full of shit. Whatever media is, print media, social media, news media, whatever it is. Buka Buka, thank you. In the minute, not really talking any charts, to be honest. There's not much going on, talking everything but charts. Paul, I seen a cartoon of Foster's in BWS the other day with. Oh, really? I don't even remember seeing Foster's available to purchase anywhere. The last times I was in a bulk shop back in Melbourne. I mean, here they got some Australian beers you can buy from some of the supermarkets, but definitely not Foster's. I've seen VB here, I've seen James Bogues, that's probably the best. Little Creatures I've seen, that's alright too. Dollar Sniper, yep, they are. And people fall for it though. Yeah, I don't think you'll find many Aussies that actually would, put their hand up saying they enjoy it. Arafin, sorry mate, have you taken any trades this week? Yeah, we took on stream Monday, mate. We took the win on stream Monday. That's the only trade I've taken this week. Simon, g'day to you. Tip, Sawadee Cup. Buka Buka, not today, no. No, the only trade taken this week was the only other stream for the week so far. That was Monday. That was that win on gold very early into the session. Baby cat dog, gold go down today. Sorry. Maybe. Don't have to apologise. I couldn't care less if it goes up or down. Just want it to, or give me a signal to enter the market, which I don't have at the minute. Analyze market found preferred setup for all who will enter shorts now. Targets retest previous high. Target it's a retest of previous high. So you just said it's a sell, but the target's the previous high. You're talking about the previous all-time high back at 3,500. Baby cat dog's got a crystal ball. Also got some baby cats and dogs, if anyone's interested. The crystal ball saying that in 1 to 2 hours we're going to be down, down, down. And I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen because if this thing drops even just a little bit, next time I'm on stream, you come back and say, I told you it went down. Anyone could say it's 50-50 chance is what I'm saying. It's not that difficult to say that. I could say it's going up. I'm going to come back on stream and say I told you it was going up with the ticker. It's just anything could happen. It's 2 options. Either way, it's not going to 99% chance it's not going to be at the same exact level as where it is now. It may have just been consolidating sideways throughout, but it's likely to be above or below, isn't it? So it's not that difficult to say that, my friend. That's what I'm saying. Martinez, we're going to be sold. No, I'm bullish still, but I don't have an entry confirmation. Can I merch? Which crypto should I buy? No idea. I don't trade or really invest in crypto. The cat dog will drop. I know that 100%. There is no room for mistake. There we go. I have no idea what you're doing here then, because you should be a multi-millionaire if you know every single move that he's about to present ahead of time. Booker? Yeah, we'll like Monday, mate. It was decent stream. Market's been crazy. Yeah, all-time high territory, so... Here's my ball. So far since I found you, you've not been wrong. Yeah, taking losses. Definitely taking losses, but still, the win rate is basically right on 80%, so even if I get the entry wrong, a lot of the time it still plays out. So the analysis is usually quite spot on. At the minute, there's just no real entry point for me up against this resistance. Lost Market's been okay. Been good to me, to be honest. Been really good since that foul week I had 3 weeks ago now. 2 weeks ago, whatever it was, 2.5 weeks ago. No, worst week of the year for me, and it wasn't even that bad. It was only minus 2%. Since then, it's been really good. Maybe cat dog, no, not at all. 3,300, 35.40, then 35.40, 34.30. Cheese mobile. Nice one, mate. All good. Yeah, unknown KC, I know. It's quite amusing. Wish I had a crystal ball that would tell me where we are in an hour. I wouldn't be on stream, put it this way. Say to my team. Selling team. Crystal ball's telling me we're selling. Booker, Rose Hedge. Yeah, Gold Sniper has been trading well. It's a lot of the interruption play options are presented too, which is a strength of mine and a lot of my team as well. when gold's trending, it gives you many opportunity. Alright, just under 10 minutes until session open, guys. So let's see if we're gonna get to a level where I could potentially get involved. Yeah, I won't be on for as long today, so wait and see though. Maybe cat dog and follow smart money and money flow. Here's the VEC, does it? I thought it's okay. I haven't got any warnings pop up. Usually they'll tell me that there's lag or that there might be an issue. It's not telling me that I have one, so no, I'm not dropping out, so maybe it could be on your end, mate. Baby cat dog, you do what you want to do, mate. Do what you want to do. I don't let anyone influence my decision. Not care less. I was sniping here for the support. We go quite a few years back, just doing my thing. I'm no better than any other pro. I appreciate the support, mate. Also, cooler. That's word or something. No, I'm not sure. Time to sell? No, not for me. Just that it's a mess. When you're looking at 5 minute, it's very, very choppy. It's in a massive uptrend. And yes, I can see we've got 6 days in a row now. Confirmation of bullish candles, candle closures. Yes, at some point we're going to print a few bearish candles in amongst it. But how do you know it's going to be today? I just said all throughout, all right, I've had 3 now in a row, likely going to, data mat suggests we're likely going to close back bearish. Now, I'm sure data would suggest after 6 bullish daily candles that there is a higher probability of a bearish candle than bullish, but just off the back of that, I'm not going to sell it. I need to look for some sort of reason to sell it. Now, if you've got data to back up that perhaps you have the high of the day set and you're confident it's going to be the high of the day and you get some resistance forming, then maybe you could possibly look to sell it. Confirmation for me at this rate to look for any potential sell would be the 15-minute structure flipping bearish. If we do begin to pop below 35, 24, 50, I would be more comfortable at that point to look for opportunities to sell it. Doesn't mean I just sell it, but my mind will start to focus on potential sell options as opposed to the buys. Anything above that blue zone, I'm more focused on the buys, to be honest. I'd rather miss this potential sell from resistance and look for pullback to buy. That's just how I trade. Once again, it happened yesterday. One of my members pointed it out when it looked like it was about to start to melt just here, and it ended up popping back up, and we finished strong bullish for today. Happens so often where it does break through a support, and often at the Asian session lows, sweeps that low to grab liquidity and then trim bullish for the rest of the day. So off the back of that, it's something that potentially could look to trade moving forward. At the minute, I'm just patiently not getting involved, waiting for if it presents the right confirmation for me to do so. Baby cat dog again, mate. I couldn't care less. It's so easy for anyone to say it's a sell. Trust me, I know 100%. And yes, sometimes you're going to be right. You're going to be right. But there's going to be times when I've heard it all before. I've been streaming for like 3 years now. Heard it all before. where people come on and say it's a sell. Trust me, I've looked for a buy, I've got my buy confirmation, I've taken a buy, and ends up turning bullish. You don't hear him chat again. So just be careful, mate. I couldn't care less. If you're right, you're right. I could not care less. Anyone could say it's a sell. There's a 50-50 chance. It's not that hard to say it's a sell. I'm not saying it can't pull back, but I'm just not interested in trading the pullback. Also, didn't look at the time frame. 15. Baby cat dog, mate. Please just go away, honestly. There's two ways you'll go about this. You either go away or I just make you go away. It's very simple. It's very simple. God, sniper, mate. Is what it is. Love it, but sometimes I just feel like Booger, that humbleness you have is amazing. You've taught me or Gold Sniper or both. Gold Sniper, too many people showing off how much they make from trading. Yeah, it's possible, but the world doesn't need to know. Exactly. It's no one's business. It needs to just be, humble about things. Don't need to show everything. Yeah, jealousy does play a big part. Booker definitely does. You're raw. You fear for entry. I don't fear for entry at all. I take my entry when it presents. I do it every time it presents. I never hesitate. No fearing, no FOMO, none of that, no emotions. Just rule-based trading. Rule-based trading. You can learn a thing or two if you like. If not, again, no need to be here. And anyway, I honestly don't know why I bother half the time. Gold Sniper, we are all unique traders. Yep, this makes chaos on a chart for 5 seconds and went to the gym straight after seeing them. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean, mate. Little XFi. Do you need editors or no? I'm all good for the time being. Gold Sniper, it may knock my trade out. It's high risk impulse sell and this dude shouting everyone take sells. Here's my bulk gold. It's all-time high. It should keep going until there. Yeah, could do it again. Should, could, who knows? But just wait and see. So, like I always say, I just react. Once I've got my plan, because it works for me. The actual plan works more than 80% of the time. It works probably 90-95% of the time, if not, honestly, in the high end of the, upper portion of the 90s. Whether I get the entry right or not, that's a different story. That's 80% of the time that works. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just waiting patiently. I couldn't care less people selling, buying at the minute. I'm just doing nothing because there is no entry.
Hey guys, Justin.
How's it going, mate?
Good. And it's like it's mid-range as well. It's like, why would you just sell it right here anyway?
Yeah, yeah, I mean, each to our own. There's just, I don't see any option at the minute.
Nah.
Not gonna get involved, stuck in a mess. It's just not. It's not worth it.
Yeah, that's it, man.
Just waiting. Baby cat dog thinks I'm stressed out because I'm following my plan and waiting. Around me, you looking for sell? No. Mentioned many times I'm bullish. I'm not looking for a sell. I know A.C.T. Of course, his exit equity. Yeah, probably. It's probably stuck in short from 3,000 or something. Well, eternal, and it just say it and leave it. Yeah, exactly. Rami, I'm preferencing the buys. We've got session open now, so we'll see what happens, but not looking fantastic at the minute.
Hey, good morning, guys.
G'day, mate. How's it going?
Hey. Yeah, I'm okay. So, and you?
Yep, good. Just tired, mate. Just still
Wasn't the best night.
sleeping issues.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so, but otherwise, all good, mate. Can't complain.
Okay, that's good.
How about yourself?
So nice Thursday from your child.
Very good for him, but it's like not great for me. But very expensive one. Jesus.
But this is important.
Jesus.
It's a great birthday for him.
Yes, and to be honest, he's already up on his birthday, so he loved it. He was so excited when I showed him, when I picked him up and handed it over. It was hilarious, his reaction. He did the Buddhist thing. Wait, to the monk. Well, I'm not sure what they do or how they do, what they call it, but yeah, he was extremely impressed. Thought it was fake to begin. He didn't think it was real. He thought it was fake. No, it's definitely not fake.
So you are doing this often? So some fakes that you were thinking about that?
No, never.
Okay.
No, never. No way. No chance. Bought him a few times now. It's comes with the certificate and everything. So all good. What are we looking at today? Anything on GU?
Yeah, I was looking on taking some sales on GU right now. Maybe I will take it. Yeah. So it's a little bit very strong, but
okay, nice rejection.
Yeah, it's a nice rejection. Maybe I will give it a try to it.
If it breaks its own low again.
Yeah, the issue right now is okay. I have on the actual candle. Maybe I can handle the stop loss at the end. Which is not so easy, but okay. I have the stop loss at the end because the other one is too. It's 15 pips more or less.
Okay, yep.
So, but there's a margin there. So, yeah, maybe I'm thinking about it.
Yeah, so, if it breaks its own low, stop loss above the current candle.
Yeah.
Yep, I don't mind that. At the goal, not really doing much at the very minute. Zero money coming into goal. Maybe cut dog. Mate, seriously. Zero money coming into goal. How the hell did it get to $3,500 plus? There's zero money coming into goal. Why are the central banks all around the world accumulating it and demanding delivery now? Why is the coal mix at its lowest inventory, what would you call it? Levels, sorry. Lowest inventory levels it's been in God knows how long. And there's delays in delivery. Because people wanting a gold. Current sovereign nations are wanting their gold. Gold is real money. It's not printed fake crap. So now you're saying when accumulation will be done, it will dump. So now you're checking your story here, mate. You have no conviction. Love it. I love it. So you're giving yourself a bit of leeway here, saying it might accumulate a bit longer, might go up a little bit more, and then dump. So when gold gets to 3,600 or whatever, and dumps back to 35, you're going to come back and say, I told you it will drop. Jesus, some real morons here, isn't there? It's very hard not to. It's very hard to ignore. Sebastian, DE40 is making a good run for profit. Looked very good to me. Yesterday's was nice one, mate. Right there would have been impulsive, but that would have been a pretty decent entry. Dollar's doing terribly well right now. Dolly's just, it's not doing much, to be honest. Buka risk is what makes you win. I've been doing paper trading, bro. I've been making thousands. Just need to find a strategy. Yeah. Need to be honest, you need to be accepting of your risk as well. You need to have proper risk management. So once again, you can have a good stretch, but if you're not practicing proper risk management, you're gonna get destroyed. You'll probably lose the account. Sniping banks are removing cash, not mainstream either. Yep. Took sell based on dollar.
I'm in a sell. You sell.
Nice one. Yeah, nice strong catalyst. 15 engulfing, 30-minute liquidity candle.
Yeah, also DXY is going up. EU is going down, so I think I'm on the right direction there.
Yeah, using that correlation, that's nothing wrong with that. Especially closed due to London session open. Yeah, it's not a bad decision because this thing is berserk at London open. I forget to look at it, and then I'll look 15 minutes in, and you've had the candle sweep the low, sweep the high. It does crazy shit like that. Gold stuff a bit sillier. Explaining what I did, telling you what to do. It's foolish. Yeah, I love it. People are trying to tell me you have no idea what you're doing. No need to be here if you think that, and no one's forcing you to be here, guys. Hello, GB, I will call you. That's you. I know, KFC, baby, cat dog, just finished watching a boot camp, I can tell. I know, KFC, yeah. Sometimes it's a bit of fun, but sometimes you just can't be bothered.
Especially after having one out.
I wasn't, to be honest, wasn't a big night as far as drinking wise anyway. But it's just the lack of sleep. It's really to be concerned. Try taking some of those Informal gummies. Are supposed to be a natural way of, trying to make you relax to fall asleep, and did nothing.
Magnesium, get some magnesium.
Did absolutely nothing whatsoever. Actually, fell asleep, but I woke up like an hour later, wide awake.
Most nights like that for me. I usually get about 4 or 5 hours sleep, and I'm up because of the back or the knees, and then crash in.
Sorry guys, took some profits out the market, 50%.
Nice one.
Very nice, man.
Nice move, mate.
So, yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at AJ actually.
AJ.
Nice little, yeah, nice little catalyst candle on those
I've not
15.
looked at that for a long time. I think the resident AJ trader has moved on from the stream. Used to be
I was just looking at
MVP,
the, I was looking at the MP. I was looking at the MPs across the board. And I was just looking at see what they're actually all doing.
Oh,
Obviously.
interruption play.
Yeah. Thought you might pick it.
Yeah, nice. Still not a bad entry if this thing doesn't pop
Yeah,
off.
I was gonna wait for the 15 to close and take an entry if it just pulls back a little bit, and then as it breaks the top.
Yep. I think it's
thinking.
pretty solid. Jay, I don't remember the last time I even looked at that.
But I've had a quick look at like the weekly, daily, 4 hour, and it's all just running
Yeah,
in the
bullish.
right direction.
I don't even know if I've ever traded it. I think I may have once or twice, but I can't remember.
I don't trade it very often either, but I usually, if I look at the US yen,
Yep.
same thing, US yen is doing the same thing as the AJ. But if I look at basically GJ, AJ, like GJ, AJ,
All the
EJ, they're all
pairs.
doing the same thing.
Wow, it's pumping out.
Yeah, just was looking for things that were looking like doing something better than gold.
Yeah, gold is just nice. Nice one, mate. Nice move.
Good play. They pushed nicely for you too.
Yeah, I'm out because I'm coming to the spot there, and 10 pips on G is enough.
Yeah,
Nice one,
very
mate.
nice. Very nice.
Nice one.
Oh,
Playing
hell,
talent.
I was just looking at the higher time frame though on the GU. You're coming off those tops as well, but good call though. Very good call.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, nice work, mate. Good stuff.
Thank you.
Jeez, I'd love to see gold rip. Love to see it rip.
I may be holding a swing trade from a long time ago.
Nice one.
But on my other account, yeah, it's like from was it 2 weeks ago basically. I've still got like a 0.25 position on.
Wow, nice one. Still like that, reap some rewards for sure.
Oh yeah. It's just like was it about a week and a half ago? I could just see that like. It wasn't a hope trade, but it was like in the perfect spot for a swing.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, swing trade is different, obviously. You're looking more at the levels.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and look, it's only with low amounts as well. But because we're kind of broken this triangle pattern now, like we did last time on the dailies and weeklies,
Yeah.
like it's got big possibilities to start to push up towards $4,000, to be honest.
Where's our other mate? Where's Hikes? The guy's always coming on saying gold at 1200. Hold your hand up, mate. Hold your hand up. Because I remember you saying it's not going to get back to the all-time high. Trust me. Trust me. As soon as someone says trust me, do the opposite.
Oh, mate, this is the one asset that pretty much if you take a buy at some point in time and just hold it and you've got a
Pretty much.
stock, you're not going to lose.
You're not going to lose. I just prefer to hold physical hand because they can't switch off your account or whatever.
Yeah,
But it's true. I have that much conviction that, yeah, if you can, the issue is you're paying fees and that, swap fees and all that.
Yeah.
But if you can hold it, because I do the same, I just open a buy and just at certain levels, certain pullbacks, and just continue to do so. It's still probably going to be profitable, but
And that's the thing. Like I took this at like I think it was around 330. I think I set my buy. I reckon it was because it was on a round number. No, it must have been. No, it must have been 335. It must have been. Yeah, it was. It was 335. That was an entry. Just check my bloody account. But because I was using the round numbers and also looking for buyers anyway in there. But gold's just one of those assets, though. It's always going to keep going up, I think.
yeah, of course, like anything, it's going to pull back. But if you're looking at it 5 years from now, I'm sure it's going to be much more than 3,500.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, I'm not going to, like, I'll probably close this off end of the week or so, just see if it pushes a bit further. But this was basically based off of like the price action that we had, thinking that it's just consolidating and then it's just going to push again.
Yeah.
And I'll just, you know, it's a calculated risk. It's not like it's not a gamble, but it's a calculated risk that after it finishes distributing, it's going to start moving towards the top again.
Yeah, fair enough. Buka, how long does it take handle to close fully? Depends what time frame you're on, mate. This is the 15-minute time frame, so 15 minutes. You're on the daily time frame, 24 hours. Weekly, 5 days. When it comes to Forex, 7 days when it comes to crypto. So it just depends on the time frame. 1 minute, 1 minute, 5 minute, 5 minute. But you know what? People are going to laugh at that. But I think good on you for at least asking the question. If you're not sure and you're new to trading that, it's not a stupid question. There's other people probably sitting there thinking the same thing, but too, excuse me, too afraid to ask. So it's making a bit of a pullback now. Nice and totally open. I don't know what that line was. Seeing GERP. I'm starting trading. How can I start? Which is good. Type in the chat. It's the one I use, but I'm not affiliated with it. So just have a look. But they're reputable, low spreads. I've never had issues when it comes to withdrawals, and they're also very quick. But if you're new, you're not going to worry about that. You just need to work out how to actually go about trading, determine what edge might suit you. Work out how to use the broker's platform properly as well. So you're going to make mistakes, but I would recommend that. And at the end of the day, it's up to you. I'm not affiliated with anyone at the minute. So I'm not no benefit if you choose that one. So totally up to you. Excuse me.
Pull back in the AJ. She might just go on me now. Anyway.
AJ. It's got no wicking as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's XY strength. So you got the majors dropping, you got gold.
Yeah.
Back a bit. Same thing happened yesterday, and then gold pumped.
Yeah, look at it, and that's the thing. Like, well, it's this manipulation part right at the beginning of the session. So, who knows? Like, might get a sweep, and then we'll see what happens.
Just London's still quite rank, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
Uka, nothing at the minute. Again, I'm preferring the buys, but there is no confirmation to buy it. So what can I do? Just have to wait. Cheese mark bar. You also use IC markets. Yeah, they're fine. Only had one particular incident where I wasn't too happy, but Is what it is. At least I didn't lose money. I just didn't pay out what I should have got because of an error with the server. They buff. But otherwise, they're all good. Just give me a second, guys, and we'll be back in 2 seconds.
But that GU Franco, she's still pushing.
Yeah. Yeah, still more extremely pushing. But I'm okay with that, so I took my profits out and I'm okay.
Yeah, it was a good spot to get in where you got in, mate, that was for sure. And obviously it's range to range, so it's a nice little trade.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh yeah. US dollar index is just absolutely smashing at the moment.
Yeah, it's strange why it's going up.
Maybe Trump's died for his third time today.
What's going on?
I'll just say that the dollar index is going through the roof, and maybe Trump's died for a third time today.
Is it going? Is it flying?
Yeah, it's just,
Wow.
just going up through the roof.
Not reflecting it so much on gold though. Gold's just a little pullback, but it's
the
majors. Major. Exact same thing happened yesterday. Remember when we were members call, those were on. Exact same thing happened yesterday, and then it reversed.
Yeah, I wasn't around yesterday. Bloody got locked.
Yeah, this was yesterday during the London session.
Oh yeah.
Just completely shut the bed.
Yep. Well, AJ's gone and said, "See you, bye. Not coming back."
Yeah.
On me. But you know, that's the thing. Like when the US dollar, like when the US index pushes, though, all the yens just go ballistic because the US yen is usually going through the roof.
All right. Pretty boring stream. Oh, I'm going to manage to get 3 entries in EJ. Nice. Good break even. Will be B. Oh, okay. Yep. What B will be. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow should be on tomorrow. I think I will be on tomorrow. Yeah, I'm a little bit in and out, to be honest, at the minute. But yeah, is what it is. Do you? Yeah, it's melting. Well, not going to get an entry because I need to get moving shortly, guys. So I might as well just call it. Yeah, what I've been looking for is price to come back down, sweep the Asian lows, tap into the blue zone, form support back above it. There could be a potential option to buy it back up. Otherwise, further buys, I would prefer to be above 35.46 for continuation buys and sells. I want the confirmation of 15-minute flipping back bearish. Wait for it to pull back, retest, and look for maybe a sell off the back of that. Yeah, but to my team, guys, I really don't think I'll be about for NY. I'll see. I'll try. I'll have to let you know. But apologies again. I will be definitely sorting you guys out. I will do that next week. I'll sort it out. But yeah, trade safe.
Take your time.
Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. And well done to you on GU.
Thank you. Thank you.
And so I'll end the call for you guys. Actually, I'll be in the chat anyway if anyone's chatting.
Yeah, no problem.
See you guys. And
See you. Bye.
see you, mate. YouTube, TikTok. Oh, what happened on? You guys take care. All the best. Don't do anything stupid. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the shots. Until next time. Bye for now. See you guys.